Hello, Supernatural fans. I am back, and unless you've been living under a rock, Supernatural has been off for the last however so many weeks. They took their annual spring break, just like any other of the shows do. And last week's episode didn't have a lot of meat to it, so I skipped it, and I thought, I'm going to wait for this week and just throw it all in there, get it all out. I loved this episode. It was so mythology heavy, not as heavy as it could have gotten, but Dean's storyline first. I just thought that it was so nice to see him smile and happy with like baby Sam and like the mom and the milk and cookie, you know. It's because Dean, I think he does have those abandonment issues, and Sam's memories, it wasn't Sam's fault. It's not your fault with memories that you enjoy, but Dean just, he had to deal with his dad. He had to deal with the family, and he had to deal with Sam running off. And he even said, when you ran off for those 2 weeks, Dad came back, and he didn't allude to what happened, but you could tell he kind of got ripped a new one. And so it was really in his storyline, especially with like the essence of Mary, like that. Dean has these issues, and a lot of people don't see them, but Dean bottles them up too. But I think that and going to hell and all the things Dean's been through, it was kind of like, I think it was good for Sam to see that, you can't just run off. And now God's abandoned him too, so it's like, what does he have left? I thought Sam's memories were, it's sad because I'm like pro Dean, but Sam, he didn't have that family, none of them did, but Sam, he kind of got away from it, so his happiest memories were kind of away from it. But I really liked how they did heaven, how it was like Disneyland, and because shows do heaven in a different way. You think, no one knows what it is if you're religious or whatever. So I liked how they did it, how it was like everybody's but just jam-packed. And then you saw Ash and you saw Pamela. So I thought it was really funny how the boys were like, wait, we're in heaven? Because it was nice to show that like some episodes would have just sent them there and moved on, but even they were shocked that they made it there. I thought that was funny, especially on Sam's part, because he was really shocked that he was there. But I thought it was really cute and really just the memories that they had, and the family bonding you don't see as much in the show anymore. And it's not a bad thing, but it's just because it's evolved into this new thing that it's not so much like brother, it's not so family packed as it used to be, just because of the storyline. But so it was nice to see like they're brothers. People forget like these are brothers, and all the stuff they've been through, they're still brothers. And so it was nice to have like that family atmosphere. Zachariah was, yikes. I know he's a badass, but come on. And Dean went to hell for 40 years. So Zachariah, what could you have really done to Dean that, what's his name? Alistair didn't already do to him. And this was before Dean knew that he was gonna kind of jumpstart of the apocalypse. So why would he, whatever. But, the ending was so sad. Like, I was so sad. I was like, oh, God really did leave, and he's on Earth, and I've known this for a while. Spoiler alert, whatever. I've known for a while that God was going to show up eventually, but it's like, okay, God gave up too, and it's true. It's just another dad who left Dean, and it's like, fine, I'll be there for you, Dean. I'll be there for you. But it's like, it's crazy to me that God, of all people, is like, I'm done, whatever. I've given you guys chances, da-da-da-da. And it's like, wow. So, I don't know how this is going to get resolved. We're in April, and I still don't know. And I want to know, has your guys' things changed at all from what you thought was going to happen? I'm thinking it's growing less and less that Sam or Dean is going to say yes. And I don't know what's going on. And Castiel was so, I think Castiel was hurt more than anybody just because he's the one who's had the most faith. And after everything he's been through, God just gave up. And so we'll see what happens. But I loved all the mythology, all of the memories. I loved all of the characters who came back on the show. And Dean got to kiss Pamela. And you don't really see them in relationships in the show, especially now. So it's nice to see a kiss. But it's one of the few shows that can survive without boyfriend-girlfriend drama. But it was such a good episode, and I am so excited, but I'm so scared for the end of the season. But Supernatural's renewed, but Eric Kripke, the creator, is not coming back. I think he'll still be producer, but not like a director and stuff, and that worries me, but he'll still be kind of on the show. But we all know what happened to Smallville when, the producers left, so Al Gough and Miles Miller. But we'll see. So I just leave your guys' thoughts, and there's no sidebar anymore because YouTube changed, and I think I want to make a video about how annoyed I am with that, because there's no sidebar, there's like a bottom bar. So what am I supposed to call this thing? Just, you know, I don't know what that is, but the information, I think I'll link an article to Eric Kripke, and rate, I guess you rate like this now, which is, what is that? So give me a thumbs up, people, don't do this. And subscribe, and I think the subscribe is somewhere up there, so I don't know where anything is, but okay, and follow me on Twitter, because you get updates about my videos and stuff. So that's it, I'll see you next week, bye!